following material may contain sex, coarse language, and violence.
Of course! Of course!
Monday night. So basically, what did Zerlo and Tiala do? They arrived.
When's Tess doing the next working maintenance on the ship? I'm going to be helping out with that.
But she doesn't show up to fuel it, but that might be just because it's extremely late.
You know, she does sleep. Nonsense, she used to hang her gremlin.
So yeah, she's not there when you exit the ship. But yeah, it's 18:42, so there's only about just over an hour before it's basically midnight and comes over to the next on the Citadel equivalent of midnight. So.
In that case, I'll just go to the apartment to sleep. I guess I'll just go over notes in my room until I pass out, the listen the medical data or something.
Okay.
And then
You'll fall asleep at your desk. And what does Tiala
I'll send emails out to everybody saying I'm back on station and
I know
with
what's
a
in your
big question
future.
mark. And then I'll
I don't know how long I'll be, but I'm here now.
so then I'll because there'd be no one up and about at the moment because I want to see the dockmaster about the ship, so I'll head to the apartment as well.
So you basically get some sleep. Okay, so you both fall asleep in one way or another. Who gets up earliest?
I'm already accounted for.
okay.
Yeah. So
And I always beat you guys.
So was Rosa. She was by no means up the earliest.
I would like to be up the earliest to put together a quick draft of an idea Zalo had in an attempt to acquire funds to use particular skills. So he's gonna just be nervously writing a list of equipment and then thinking about how to talk to Tiala about it. And then he'll just be sort of wandering around the lounge when Tiala gets up.
Okay.
Being
so
followed by the jet head cameras.
they're always watching you. Okay, so you're going to be doing that until whenever Tiala wakes.
Yep, I'll get about 6. It's about normal. Morning.
Miss Tiala, do you want some breakfast or something?
Yeah, I was just going to grab some.
Cool. I had an idea. I might be able to make myself more useful.
Oh, go ahead.
I don't know why it didn't come to me earlier, but we seem to be lacking a more advanced field medic on our team, and a lot of my other skills are only situationally applied.
You're correct. We don't have a dedicated field medic.
I think I could fill that role, at least in a limited capacity. I don't think I could be a surgeon, of course. I mean, I'd be willing to give it a try, but at the moment I'm more in the realm of autopsy than I am effective surgery with a live patient at the end.
Yeah, I'd rather not have an autopsy performed on me yet. It's a
I
bit early.
I was looking into what I would need to do this, and I can afford most of it, but there are a couple of things I think I would need. I was wondering if the business would be willing to accommodate me for.
I don't see an issue with it. Just run that past Logain and I'll get credits for it.
Of course. I've been recording this conversation, and then in a couple of hours when I deem it's slightly later in the afternoon, I will just send it to Logan.
So yeah, I'm sure Logan's probably recording the conversation.
I'm watching them. That time I said I put aside for this exact thing.
As you say, tell Logan, I'll nervously look over at the monitor.
It is quite funny because Logan, when we did do Logan's stuff last night, he was like, in the morning I will reserve an inspecific amount of time just in case my colleagues need to get in touch with me.
So like right when he glances at the monitor, it flicks on with the big like Wizard of Oz style thing.
Logan knows all! I knew that would happen. Oh, it still gets me. Well done, I guess.
We'll go on and see him. We're
And
coming
then
in.
I'll come back and I'll be like, if you wanted breakfast, there's some burgers left over.
Is it alright if we come in?
Oh, sure, door's open.
So I'll get a burger and then...
No, don't use his room.
Switch background monitor to seraphic clouds with God rays. Dim rest of lights in room. Because I've got neons as well.
Just be sort of standing nervously tapping a data pad against like my chest or something as a fidget.
I'm going to leave the door open this time.
Yes, I take it you had the conversation.
What exactly are you proposing?
There's a list of stuff to make me more effective as a medic specifically in the battlefield. Like you might see, my metagel dispenser I currently use can only reach a short distance. And there is a few other things I can use to increase my capabilities, but I can't afford it all. And also, I think the biggest hole in our medical kit is a resuscitator, a revival kit. If somebody were to suddenly die, I wouldn't be able to give them a 40% chance of potentially maybe not die.
Not usually specific.
Well, I'll pass this on to my quartermaster for a cost-benefit analysis.
Of course.
Yeah.
So I'll go through the what you're wanting.
So there's the range increase in the first aid kit is 5,000.
Whoa, 5,000? Gets us how much further?
100 feet.
Oh, well, yeah.
So effectively, I can be like, heal! Heal!
Wait,
That was the grenade pocket.
That's almost 90 feet!
Someone
more than 90 feet.
Yeah, so it's almost 90 feet.
Can help people.
It's functionally that,
Not
but
quite
it's
110.
not my only tool. It's lovely.
What?
And the revival kit is 3.5. There are some other things, but I think I will probably just pay for them myself. They're more just to like give me more points in medicine to heal more, but that's what I need to functionally operate. And
I should
the
also enroll him in a distance first aid medical learning course.
I was thinking of doing something like that. I could potentially acquire the ability to do surgeries and the like. It's likely that an actual medical facility would still be better than I could be, but in an emergency, I would be at least usable. Whereas now, at the moment, I can more only really interpret medical data.
Well, since you're here, I was going to announce this at dinner if you were there, but I have increased yours and Rover's rank status sufficient to allow cockpit access on the Sentinel.
Thank you. It's an honor.
No, you weren't it. I'll let Rover know when she shows up. If she shows up. When I see her on training on Wednesday, most likely.
Of course. Just let me know when you want to do the shopping trip. I'll
Well,
come along.
I've got nothing planned so far. I need to go down and see Gus, and I'm going to ring our apartment owner and see if they're willing to sell this.
What do I look like I made credits?
To me.
Oh.
At least then you wouldn't have to rip out all the excess stuff if we do move out or get evicted.
I just even try evicting us. Once I finished upgrading the place, we should be able to hold off all the seasick all day, all night. But the next day would be fucked.
Yes.
Your mind, the sorry baby powers detect amusement and whimsy in my humorous statements.
I'll get myself ready to be out in public on the Citadel. I fell asleep with a jetpack still attached to my armor last night. I'll walk out. I'll go deposit some gear in my...
How does he know about my jetpack?
The jetpack.
Oh,
Yeah, the jetpack on the what?
nothing.
See, I will go and deposit any demolition charges left over from the last operation in my room. So I'm not walking around with high explosives on the Citadel.
Yeah, I'll update Trisha to the access permissions now before I forget.
Oh, yeah.
I didn't do it Friday on Wednesday.
I'm not sure if I've confirmed this, but I know we're allowed to carry arms on the Citadel. Are we allowed to carry grenades?
I mean, I've never really done anything to hinder you guys.
It's
If
a
you guys have ever forgotten to
I
say
swear if there's
fine
a legal
line.
issue, I might just...
Try not to use them.
I'll just take one and like fill the rest of the slots with smoke grenades. Don't intend to use them, but you never know when you might need it.
I've been carrying around my full complement.
same.
Yeah, but you're low game. Nobody sees low game.
Hey, I'm working on it.
Nobody sees the parts of your armor that have guns on them. So it never
Because of
says
the
this
guns?
out loud.
Anything else while I'm out?
Amp on.
Right, you ready to go?
Just body ball.
Of course.
Maybe you want to watch it.
Yes, very
Not on
much
the
so.
Citadel, but it'd be transmitted.
I
You
knew
could
that-
watch Besaid get their ass kicked. Oh wait, no, it's the Swallows. We'll win easy. Wow. I already know the outcome.
They lose.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh no.
Like, it might be possible that they just only had half a team or something.
If you need anything else, just give me a call. I'll
No, go to your friends. Try to unwind.
Oh, that's if they're free. I actually was thinking I might want to have to look to see when the games are being played, but I do want to go to, now that I can, go see a Cougar game in home.
Oh, sure. So long as we're not destroying the intergalactic forces of humanity, we'll get on that.
So I'll be looking to that. at
It's
some
like
point too.
villainy,
But with you.
but it has hair and grease.
Right, so I'll head out and right, let's go.
Sweet.
Oh, now they've got to get back to my stuff.
I'll send Dr. Panova Dr. Panova a message too.
Send Dr. Panova a message.
Just saying, I've got someone interested in learning a bit more first response, first aid. Any suggestions on where to take him? Because she would know more than anyone else.
Oh, okay. You'll get a response back that's... she basically says, well, we don't deal in any medical training. Your best bet is either asking the local hospital or perhaps one of the Citadel universities does a more basic medical course.
Right. I just had a call back. Possibly go to one of the universities or go to one of the medical centres to try and get you some skills at least. But first we'll get these stuff and go with that. So we'll head off to the shopping centre first.
Oh yeah, I'm guessing the main shopping district is just not far from your apartment.
Yep. I'm not wearing anything fancy, just so you know.
Just your
No,
or
I'm
just
wearing
standard.
the standard clothing.
Yeah.
Now, when you say standard clothing,
No, I'm
I
not
mean,
wearing.
she still looks great because it's Tiala, but she's not.
I'm not wearing
any
anything
of
with a plus diplomacy. That's what I'm saying.
Obviously, Zalo is the sex appeal. Well, he could be. Yeah.
Tiala, I'm wearing clothing with holes too.
Now give me a deal!
I'll give you 50 credits to get the fuck out of my
Yeah, just
job.
stop puking all over my.
I got none of my stuff and I'm dead.
So, The main shopping area, Dupree Marketplace is the area. What are you looking for first?
So these are they mods to your Omni-Tool, are they?
One of them is the range increases. The revival kit is just a super piece of equipment.
Which we'll have to get from the hospital. So we'll go to the Omni-Tool upgrade place then first.
It's literally just going to be that fucking catapult, isn't it?
It just made a gel.
Omni-Tools.
To fire the healing bucket.
Is the bolus, yes, we're in Andor. Hello! How may I help you?
Hi, I'm looking for Omni-Tool upgrades. I heard this is the place to go.
Of course. Please, browse. There's many upgrades.
I'll let Tiala do all the talking in that, but I'll sort of like look around and find what we're looking for and point it out. Assuming, of course, that he has it.
You should.
Omni-Tool places are a lot more, because so many of them are programs.
They just sort of have all the things.
It's a lot easier to get them than it is to get weapons or armor and things like that. So they don't.
And also, it's a lot like shopping at a computer store for computer games in the 90s. You weren't around then, but you'd go in and there'd just be these cardboard boxes sitting on a shelf, taking up tons of room, and you had to make sure you got the PC one, because if you accidentally got the Mac version, you were fucked. Because they always had tons of the Mac version, because who the fuck games on a Mac? Fucking nobody, that's who.
That's for losers.
You can't keep that in.
Staying in.
I just remember when City of Heroes did their, and we've got our Mac OS version, and they get the Archangel armor. It's like, I bought the Mac OS version, just a key. I already had the game. I just wanted the sweet Valkyrie armor. It's like, yeah, Mac gamers exist. Look at all the sales, and then it turns out that like almost all of those sales were PC players who wanted the armor. And didn't, and like, because it also like gave you like a month subscription. But there was a bunch of like
To pay for itself, essentially.
not really, but like it was kind of like cheapish. So like it didn't really matter. It's just like, I want this sweet Valkyrie armor.
Yeah, I think when you actually got the City of Villains packs, you actually paid less than a month subscription for it. And so, but then we actually made game time.
I got 2 City of Villains collector's packs for Shannon and myself. Came with like a bunch of neat stuff.
So did you find what you wanted? Is it there?
Yeah,
I should
so
get Brendan into City of Heroes.
it costs 5,000 credits.
Yep.
We could play with Brendan. He could run around after a dead Desorotas and go, how does Tank not fall over? Along with everyone else.
That's a question for the ages with
Oh,
the
that
character.
was like Brawl King's thing too. It's like, how can Tank at level 11? Because I've only got Brawl. And 3 taunts. Revolutionary concept.
Which upgrade is this one?
That's the 100-foot range increase for the first aid dispenser.
It dispenses first aid.
Do Omni-Tools have program limits or something?
No.
That's the crazy
my God,
thing.
that
You
is
could
broken as fuck.
But
So-
it does add weight, and you can't get rid of that weight. For some reason, programs add weight.
Yeah, that's a little bit.
It's a balancing
I
mechanic.
think it's because the higher the upgrade, the more. In a lot of cases, it uses the what's it called?
Emitter?
No, there's the little fabricator blocks you have to put in that it creates turns that matter into the tools and so forth.
I was thinking it's just the size of your Omni tool had to be increased, and you just kept slotting storage bays in.
How many tool goes up your arm?
Wait till you get an Octa tool like Logan.
Plugged in the USB, and I don't know how to take it out.
Oh no. I have wanted to mount one on a little shoulder
Dude, you took
thing
your top
with
off earlier.
fires
Fuck
anyway.
you.
twice.
I wasn't there for one of them. I was admiring my Wamu statue from afar. That's manly. What you did was gay. That's not gay, though. Look at that. That's not gay.
The dial on that goes right back around to...
To not gay.
Yeah, so it's going to be... It's 5,000 credits.
Also, do you need 6,000? Because he's a bonus.
Yeah, but he's got a fairly good rate.
Yeah, but she's just going to talk it down to 2 credits, so...
Also, while I'm here, and I was looking at getting the range touch attack +2 and the attack +2 for pistols, which is $7 piece.
Did you get one for me? Range
one?
touch. Oh, wait, I might already have range touch.
Range
Attack
touch.
+2.
What range touches do you use?
Everything my tech stuff does is
Tech
almost
stuff's
all
all range touch attack.
Yeah. Except overload.
Overload just hits.
Yeah.
Disruptor. No, I got it.
Normally that
Don't
would
worry about
be,
it.
if my maths is correct, 19,000. But I'll knock it down to 18,000 if you're getting them together.
18,000?
You want one, do you?
No.
Range touch?
I've got it.
You got it? Oh,
So it fades into the background.
How? You're a quarry, and every vendor's going to have their eyes on you because your race is known as thieves, gamblers, and thieves.
Don't pretend to be a robot.
I'm watching you, Zalu.
It's a
Don't
gift,
try
kill it!
anything.
if I can get it at 16, that'd be great. If that's possible.
I'm sure it would be. Oh, you're crazy. Well, you probably don't even need the
No.
base.
No.
17 on the die.
Is there any point me even rolling this?
You might get a 20.
Hey, does anyone want a Rusev?
I'd say
I'm
yes if I didn't have that.
I'm removing it
exact
from my
same
collection because it
Rusev.
resembles him about as much as Wamu does.
Oh, and then I roll.
Also, I don't have room on my shelf.
And then I roll a 3, so.
How about 14? I wrote about you for an hour.
No, he just goes, deal.
Wait, they went down!
Alright.
Damn it. 16,000. Those fools, that's almost 17,000. Which is near 19,000. I'm scamming the fuck out of them.
Cool, so I'll give him the 16,000 for those 2 items. Thank you very much, and I'll do more business with you at a later stage.
Of course, I look forward to it.
She has dumps like a truck.
So we'll head to the now we'll head to the medical centre, and as we're going, that's 4,000. We've got $1,000 off each item.
Of course. Man, how does she do it? I mean, she is effectively just wearing like a muumuu and a rainbow wig at the moment. She didn't specify, I don't know. And she's still that good. Which makes your race look like a pack of fucking retards. And when it comes to negotiating. If only her power could be harnessed to negotiate on behalf of the fleet. But she'd never do that. After all, you're monsters.
We are.
And Rosina isn't helping your case.
No.
Maybe I could build some kind of automated VI to be helping the case. Yeah.
She makes a gift to negotiate with the gift. Let's back the home world.
That's fine. She's working with a museum now, making animatronics.
Nothing wrong.
I can't wait for 5 nights at... What's the name of the museum?
For some reason it's called Freddy. Well, I don't know why would
The
you call it?
Fazbear Mines.
Yeah, Fazbear Mines.
Where we mine child labour.
I mean, when we discovered some kind of galaxy-wide efficiency AI, it's not like somebody here was considering ways to use it.
It just could have been very handy, you know? It just had to be used in the right way.
Again, who's the monster at this table who wants to put another construct inside another person?
Hey, that's a different character.
You
And also, I think that was a 10 out of 10.
monster.
Because you're dangerous. You're dangerous to everyone in the sky. I don't want you.
So you
I
guys
need to get that printed in a poster. Do a higher res version.
at least have. I think the version I had was
Make a new one
it
then.
was pretty high res. Like the original one I worked from, I think. But I do have. I still have that file. I did
Good,
find
good.
it not that long ago.
Good. Because there's a blank spot in our walls needs filling.
So you guys head to the medical center.
Yep.
Follow road.
And yeah, on the desk you get. Oh, hello again. Oh, I hope there's no problem with the implant.
Nope. Implants have been amazing. Not a problem at all. What I have come here is for my friend here. He wants to buy a bit of kit, revival kit for medical purposes.
Oh, I see.
We need a team medic, and he's volunteered, so I'm kitting him out. We're kitting him out with gear needed to.
In case an emergency comes up or
And
something.
then we find out there's some kind of restriction on revival kits where you need to hold some kind of qualification or be low gained.
We'll be loving it.
Well, he's effectively just as good as a council spec.
He's at
Better.
least better than one.
I don't know. I see. I'm coming around on the idea that he might actually be a super genius.
He's gone all the way.
Yeah.
He's gone around on the
I mean,
dial.
if he's like Randall Thor, it turns out he's actually insane because he sees everything.
He's going to be he's going to bring up the topic of Reapers, and he's going to be responsible for nobody taking that shit seriously.
Yeah, we have dismissed these claims. Casella says they don't exist, so they don't exist.
Well, fuck, I'm on the Reaper side.
So yeah, what was the act? That's the name of that actual
Revival kit.
Revival kit. There it is.
Because is it a consumable or?
Yeah, it's like a 10 charge kit. You can't like reload.
Then it probably is a bit sketch. You'd be able to murder people with the stuff that's in there.
I
mean,
can murder
certainly.
people with anything that's in a first aid kit. No one ever takes them off you.
It says a tiny sized portable equipment consists of a highly advanced medical equipment which includes neural stimulators, cardiac stimulators, and adrenaline-like substance injectors. So it's one purpose to bring back to life those who recently died for a short time.
For a short, so it only revives them briefly.
No, if they died recently.
If you ducked and covered but it didn't save your life.
Oh! So this could increase your chances of maybe it saving your life.
Yes. Any creature that dies can be brought back to life with the use of this equipment, with the exception of a creature whose body was disintegrated, that were killed by a critical hit, or were killed by environmental effects or poisons/diseases. However, there is only a very short window to bring somebody back from the dead. The amount of time a creature can stay technically dead, but still got to be brought by this equipment equals its constitution score divided by 4.
Oh, score! That at least gives everyone some numbers.
Yeah.
Because you can't have a score of so low. You can't have a con score so low and still actually be
Using
it.
this equipment requires 6 actions.
Yes.
Each time it's used, the creature must make a fortitude save DC 15. If successful, the creature brought back to life, though it remains a number of negative HP equal to its constitution score -1. The creature remains unconscious and it continues to lose HP unless it is stabilized, which this equipment doesn't do.
This is almost worthless.
However, if the character using this equipment also has a Metagel dispenser available, Metagel kits, and hasn't the dispenser in cooldown, he can immediately use the dispenser with a free action after a successful fortitude save, stabilizing the creature and healing some of its lost HP. This fortitude save, the bonuses from enhanced fibers do not apply. If unsuccessful, the equipment can be used once again as long as it is used within the time the character can stay technically dead, and a new save attempted, but each additional save attempted has fortitude and save DC decreased by 1. Regardless of success, each time the equipment is used, 1 charge is consumed. The newly acquired revival kit has 10 charges available.
Well, it's better than nothing for trying to save an ally, but in the games we're kind of used to having the Spectre rally thing which just gets
Look, I'm
everything.
working on it, Earl. I'm working on it. Jeez. This motherfucker
No,
remains
no
intransigent.
point. Yeah, there's no point getting the revival kit. We'll just wait till Logo becomes a spec.
Come on, grind that out.
Then he just Unity resurrects them. Like Jesus.
Yeah.
Did
It can all
you
become my
see the
Unity assets.
background?
Space Jesus. Space Jesus Batman.
Speezus.
Jesus.
Speezus is here.
Okay, when did you get that phenomenal beard?
I like it.
Yay.
I help those who help themselves. Yeah, so they're gonna